Hello again YouTube, I'm back again to give you some more film trivia. With the Academy Awards, the Oscars coming up, I'm going to give you a round of Oscar winning films or Oscar related films. So with that in mind, why not start with a recent winner for the Academy Award for Best Picture, which is Birdman or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. Number 13. Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance, is the Academy Award winner for Best Picture with the second most number of words in its title, with 7. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, is the Academy Award winner for Best Picture with the longest title, with 10. Number 12. Birdman is the first film to win the Academy Award for Best Picture to have been shot entirely digitally. Previous winners have been either entirely shot on film or partially shot on film. Number 11. Birdman was the first film in 34 years to win the Academy Award for Best Picture to not receive a coinciding Academy Award for Best Editing nomination. The last film to do this was Ordinary People. Number 10. Zach Galifianakis and Edward Norton said that they were fans of Michael Keaton and were excited to work with him on this film. Edward Norton listed Night Shift, Mr. Mom and Beetlejuice as 3 of his favourite films to feature Michael Keaton. Number 9. Michael Keaton said that this was the most challenging movie he has ever made. He also said that the personality of his character Regan is the most dissimilar to himself or any of the characters that Michael Keaton has played. Number 8. Regan is falsely told that Martin Scorsese is in the audience. In fact, he is. Scorsese can be seen in the audience when Regan walks to the stage after walking through Times Square in his underpants. Number 7. Alejandro G. Iñárritu originally wanted Johnny Depp to make a cameo in the movie in Regan's room at the theatre. Instead of a Birdman 3 poster, there was to be a Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales poster stuck on the wall. And instead of hearing the voice of Birdman out of sight, it was to have been Captain Jack Sparrow saying, "How the fuck did we end up here, mate?" Please ignore the really bad impersonation of Captain Jack Sparrow. Thank you. Number 6. The words seen in the opening credits are the words written on Raymond Carver's tombstone in real life. And did you get what you wanted from this life, even so? I did. And what did you want? To call myself beloved? To feel myself beloved on the earth? Number 5. Because the movie was so carefully rehearsed and shot in sequence, the editing process only took 2 weeks to complete. There are only 16 visible cuts in the entire film. Number 4. According to Alejandro G. Iñárritu, he had dinner with director Mike Nichols 2 weeks before he was due to start shooting Birdman. He informed Nichols of his plan to shoot the film as if in one long take. Nichols predicted that it would turn out to be a disaster because without the use of cuts, it would inhibit the opportunities for comedy. Iñárritu, to his credit, was not deterred by this, and instead it helped raise his level of awareness of the project that he was about to undertake. Number 3. This film was originally going to be the next project for Alejandro G. Iñárritu and his production team after The Revenant. However, for that film, production was delayed by 1 year because of Leonardo DiCaprio's participation in The Wolf of Wall Street. So instead of waiting for DiCaprio to become available, Iñárritu and his team wanted to be working, so they decided to work on Birdman, which had been put aside for quite some time. Number 2. The movie was largely shot inside Broadway's St James Theatre. Michael Keaton and the rest of the cast had to adapt to Alejandro G. Inarritu's rigorous shooting style, which required them to perform up to 15 pages of dialogue at a time while precisely hitting choreographed marks. The meticulous timing for the scenes meant that takes were cancelled because of the slightest mishaps. Emma Stone, in an interview with Jimmy Fallon, recalled how a 6-minute long take of the scene where Regan first meets Mike was ruined because she came around a corner too quickly. Camera operator Chris Harhoff described it as a type of dance where everyone would hopefully try to peak all at the same moment. Number 1. Regan jumps out a window at the end believing he can fly like his character Birdman, and judging by Sam's reaction, perhaps he can. The film leaves this ambiguous. This recalls an urban legend to do with the death of another superhero actor, George Reeves, of Superman and the Mole Men and the Adventures of Superman, who died in 1959 when it seemed he was at the apex of his career. It was widely believed that Reeves jumped out of a window believing he can fly like his character Superman. It has since become widely known that Reeves died of a gunshot wound, probably self-inflicted. This has become, as I said, widely known due to the release of the biopic Hollywoodland. So that concludes the top 13 random film trivia facts on Birdman, or the unexpected virtue of ignorance. Let me know what you think of these in the comment section below, and we will see you very soon for our next Oscar related film, and check out our other videos on Directive 4. But anyway, we will see you very soon for another episode of Film Trivia. Take it easy and have a very good day wherever you are in the world.